Hey, NFL fans! Patrick Mahomes is not happy about the upcoming grueling stretch for the Kansas City Chiefs, and he's making his feelings known. The two-time Super Bowl champion and his team are facing a tough schedule that will see them play 3 times in just 11 days. And you can guess, it's not a good feeling for Mahomes. In today's video, we're diving into the strains of this intense schedule and how Mahomes plans to handle it. Make sure to like the video if you're feeling for Mahomes and his squad. And subscribe for more updates on the Chiefs' playoff push. Patrick Mahomes, the one and only, the magician with the football. The guy who can make a no-look pass look cooler than your first date. Yeah, you know him. Well, guess what? Even the great Mahomes is not exactly thrilled about what's coming up on the Kansas City Chiefs' schedule. And why is that? Oh, no big deal. He's just got to play 3 games in 11 days. 3. That's right. 11 days. 3 games. Sounds like a nightmare for anyone who's ever been on a sports team. And here's the thing. Patrick Mahomes is not happy about it. So, what do you get when you combine the Super Bowl MVP, a couple of broken tackles, and an insane schedule that makes you want to crawl into bed and never leave? You get a whole lot of exasperated Mahomes. My friends, stick around to find out why this schedule is shaking up the Chiefs' locker room and how they plan to survive this grueling stretch. The NFL's Christmas schedule of doom. 3 games in 11 days. Alright, here's the deal. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs have a holiday gift that no one asked for. You'd think playing football on Christmas Day would be fun, right? Wrong. The NFL has decided, hey, we're going to make the defending Super Bowl champs play 3 games in just 11 days. Christmas Day? Oh yeah, they're playing then too. The Chiefs, along with 3 other teams, the Texans, Steelers, and Ravens, will have to hit the field 3 times in this insane stretch. I'm talking about December 8th, when the Chiefs take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Big win, by the way. Then just a week later on December 15th, they're off to Cleveland to face the Browns. And if that's not enough for you, there's a home game against the Texans on December 21st, followed by a Christmas Day game against the Pittsburgh Steelers on the 25th. That's 3 games in 11 days. So much for relaxing by the fire with some eggnog, right? Mahomes didn't mince words when he said, it's not a good feeling. Y'all think, Patrick, that's one heck of a schedule. He admitted, you never want to play this amount of games in this short of time. No kidding, as much as Mahomes can handle pretty much anything on the field. This is a whole new level. Mahomes, this is a lot for the body. Listen, we get it. Mahomes is a Super Bowl MVP, one of the best to ever throw a football. But even the mighty Mahomes isn't immune to the grind of the NFL. When asked if he's ever had to play 3 games in 11 days before, he quickly replied, I haven't in football. I mean, who can blame him? It's not like he's been on the field every day since high school for the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh wait. He has, but not with this kind of crazy turnaround. Let's break it down. In high school, yeah, he probably played a bunch of baseball games in a short span. Maybe some basketball too, but NFL football? 3 games in 11 days? That's a level of physicality that even Mahomes has to prepare for. In fact, he says, all you can do is focus on the game, the practice you have that day. I love this attitude, by the way. The guy's a true competitor. And his mindset is all about staying focused on the now, managing his body, and handling what's in front of him. We should all take a page out of Mahomes' playbook when life gives us insane challenges. Focus on the game at hand and let tomorrow worry about itself. How the Chiefs are managing this crazy schedule. So how do you keep a team like the Chiefs in top shape for 3 games in such a short period? Well, it all comes down to strategy. Mahomes himself said he tailors his workouts to handle these stretches, training hard in the offseason so his body can take the beating. Of course, the coaching staff plays a big part too. Andy Reid and the crew know how to dial back practice when they need to. But they still keep the intensity up so the team stays sharp. Reid's philosophy? It is what it is. You make the best of it. And you know what? That sums it up perfectly. This is the NFL. And you've got to roll with the punches. Sure, this schedule's tough, but it's nothing the Chiefs haven't faced before. A crucial stretch with major playoff implications. Now, let's talk about why this all matters. The Chiefs are already clinching the AFC West, but they've got bigger goals in sight. The #1 seed in the playoffs is up for grabs. And the Chiefs are fighting to hold off teams like Buffalo and Pittsburgh for that all-important first-round bye. These games? They matter. Let's not forget about the other teams involved in this crazy schedule. The Steelers, Ravens, and Texans are all fighting for their own playoff spots too. So there's no such thing as an easy game here. Every matchup has major playoff ramifications. And these teams are going to be playing their hearts out. Injury updates. Who's in? Who's out? Let's check in on the Chiefs' injury list. Because what's a tough schedule without a few injury worries? Right? Here's the scoop. LTDJ Humphries, hamstring, didn't practice on Wednesday. But he's not ruled out for Sunday's game against the Browns. Fingers crossed for him. WR Hollywood Brown, shoulder, is looking to start practicing soon. But there's no timetable yet. He's chomping at the bit to get back on the field. But we've got to let the doctors do their thing. CB Steven Nelson, yes, you read that right. He's back, came out of retirement and joined the Chiefs practice squad this week. He won't play this weekend, but stay tuned. K. Harrison Butker, knee, is trying to kick again this week. So we'll see if he's ready to go. If not, Matthew Wright will handle the kicking duties. That's one to watch. The Chiefs rode ahead, staying focused amid the chaos. The Chiefs know what's at stake in these next few weeks. With playoff spots up for grabs. It's a must-win situation every time they step on the field. It's a tough schedule, but if anyone can pull this off, it's Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. They're not just fighting for the AFC West anymore, they're fighting for home field advantage and a first-round bye. That's huge. The good news is that the Chiefs have a deep roster with players who know how to stay focused and manage these crazy turnarounds. Well, that's all for today's deep dive into Patrick Mahomes' insane 11-day stretch and how the Chiefs are going to survive it. It's going to be a wild ride, and we'll be here to cover every moment of it. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with all your football-loving friends. Let's keep the conversation going. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Will Mahomes survive this crazy stretch? Or will the NFL schedule break him? Let's talk about it. Stay tuned for more. And as always, go Chiefs! Welcome all American football lovers back to the US Football News Channel. Our content is produced by 24 Hours Online Media. Today we will start with the following notable content. Alright folks, hold on to your hats because the Kansas City Chiefs have done it again. Another classic Mahomes-led miracle finish. Another heart-pounding, edge-of-your-seat victory. You might be thinking, how do they keep pulling this off? Well, it's the same way they always do, Andy Reid's masterful coaching and a quarterback who's basically the NFL's version of a magician, Patrick Mahomes. If you haven't been paying attention, you might want to start because these Chiefs are doing something that no one's seen before. This week, the Chargers were ready to break the Chiefs' streak of winning close games. But in typical Chiefs fashion, they pulled out a 19-17 victory, thanks to a game-winning field goal by Matthew Wright. Oh, but this wasn't just any field goal, nope. It doinked off the left upright before bouncing in. If that's not the most Chiefs way to win a game, I don't know what is. 15 straight one-score wins. How do they keep doing it? With this nail-biting win, Kansas City set an NFL record by securing their 15th straight one-score game victory. That's right, 15. 15. Do you know how ridiculous that is? If you had told me this was going to happen, I'd have said you were crazy. But with Mahomes and Reid? Yeah, it's just another Sunday at the office for them. So, the Chargers, who, by the way, were playing with a lot of fire, actually managed to grab the lead with just under 5 minutes left. But, come on, it's Mahomes. He's like the NFL's version of a hero that shows up at the last second and saves the day. And saved the day he did, driving down the field like a seasoned pro and setting up Wright's game-winning kick. It wasn't a pretty kick, more like a please don't miss kind of moment, but it went in. And the Chiefs took home the win. The Chargers fight hard but come up short. As for the Chargers, well, they played a gritty game,